Smisha Rudy Donawach, agus Hamia Gopit akin Cowshan na Gaelic. Hi, I'm Rodney McDonald. I'm the president of Cowshan na Gaelic, the Gaelic College.
Smisha Kanyach Mckinnon, so I'm College in the Gaelic Hemi Gopit. My name's Kenneth McKenzie and I work at the Gaelic College as the Director of Education.
The college was established in 1938 and our mandate is to promote and preserve and to continue our education around Gaelic culture, music, language, dance, and craft. There is a unique experience offered here at the college, one where you can come and pick up a fiddle, learn how to step dance. Perhaps it's the pipes that you prefer. About 50,000 individuals visit our site each and every year in beautiful St. Anne's, Cape Breton, and they experience our cultural demonstrations or come for a lunchtime ceilidh.
At different parts of the year, we'll have Gaelic immersions over a weekend where people come together and learn the language through very experiential learning. So they'll come and be completely immersed in the language in their class, after class, at meal times, and they might learn to make soup together in Gaelic or go for a hike on the grounds and learn about words for trees or leaves and all kinds of things.
We have a vibrant site full of music and dance and language at any point in time throughout the year, and programs that are geared towards such. You can be 90 years old or you can be 9 years old. Either way, you'll have an experience that you will never forget.
We have some online programming as well that's very popular and draws students from around the world. So we have programming from beginner up to advanced, and our teachers are based all over the world, so we serve different time zones. And that in itself is a lot of fun because you see this completely separate community developing around that. The Gaelic language itself, over the past number of years, has had a lot of ups and downs. Here in Nova Scotia, we've seen a lot of growth in the adult learner community, and it's been great to see, and a lot of really deep connections formed there. And even today, you're seeing more kids brought up in Gaelic in the home, and more Gaelic programming in schools, and even a youth mentorship program that we run here has seen a lot of success. And it's wonderful to see when you might have little toddlers or those teenagers coming to a Gaelic weekend with elders, native speaker elders, and that whole intergenerational aspect of the community, which is so vital and something to be celebrated. And anything we can do to promote that or help it in any way is something we try to do as much as we can.
There's an old saying in Gaelic that a culture without a language is a culture without a soul. And if we do not continue to promote the language, the dance, the music, and the craft, we're going to lose a piece of who we are. This is more than just a celebration, if you will, of Gaelic language and culture. This is about ensuring that for generations to come, our Gaelic people have the opportunity to learn who they are, to learn their history, to learn their music, to learn their language, and to ensure that for many years to come, we are able to truly promote what is unique, what is real, and what is part of we as a people. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Celtic Colours International Festival. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate those involved in the Gaelic language throughout Nova Scotia in promoting what it is we have here that's unique and maintaining that uniqueness.
Sinach Dave Womsa, hic a chéili ar an uair san bí. Tap a leaf.
Nothing bad, Gaelic. Come here, come on. Cleave. I felt of law of Inju. I guess I should go to Gaelic own. Smisha Kanyach Machkanich. My name's Kenneth McKenzie, and I'm the Vice President of Beinn Mhàbu, our lovely location here today. Just want to extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you, and we're so happy that you could be here with us today. I guess Bevalam Falcha could Mike Kellaway, Bowel Parliament, or some Cape Breton Council. Please welcome our Member of Parliament for Cape Breton Council, Mike Kellaway.
Thanks, Kenneth. And before we start, I am going to attempt some Gaelic words. And thanks, appreciate it. I've gone over how to say them correctly with Kenneth, and no doubt I'll get them wrong. However, it's important for me to do so, and I've been, of all the speeches that I've had, and I've had many, trying to pronounce the Gaelic terminology is scaring me quite a lot, to be honest with you. So I hope I do some justice to this. But good morning, bon matin, matava. In 1900, it is estimated that there were about 100,000 Gaelic speakers in Nova Scotia. Let that sink in. In 1900, 100,000 Gaelic speakers in Nova Scotia. Today, that number has dropped to an estimated 1,000 to 2,000 Gaelic speakers and learners in the province. UNESCO lists the Scottish Gaelic, as a definitely, quote, a definitely endangered language. Now, here in Cape Breton, we've recognized the need to keep the language of our founding cultures alive. The Gaelic College, as many of you know, was established in St. Anne's in 1938 with the goal of preserving, promoting, and perpetuating the culture, music, language, crafts, customs, and traditions of immigrants from the Highlands of Scotland. And it remains the only school of its kind in North America. Amazing achievement. Before the pandemic, it's important to note that this unique institution welcomed 800 to 900 students a year to study in Cape Breton, to study Cape Breton fiddle and piano, guitar, step dancing, and piping, Highland dancing, weaving, and of course, the Gaelic language. As an educator, I know we always need to do more in terms of promoting learning opportunities in Cape Breton, to do a couple of things, but not solely a couple of things, but to do a couple of things. Grow the economy and the population. That is why I'm so pleased to announce on behalf of the Government of Canada a non-repayable contribution of more than $950,000 to this project. The support through ACOA, as a Innovative Communities Fund, will enable the Gaelic College to renovate the former St. Joseph's Convent and Renewal Centre, transforming it into a satellite campus called Beinn Mhàbu, which in English translates as Mhàbu Hill College. Now, beginning September 2022, the refreshed facility will be ready to welcome 35 post-secondary students into the vibrant Gaelic culture, traditions, and music in the area known as Canada's Musical Coast. From May to August, the residents will also provide much-needed accommodation for seasonal staff of tourism operators in Mhàbu and Inverness. This will help tourism operators better meet the needs of visitors and provide more exciting, authentic experiences. This project will create 17, let me stress this is so great, 17 full-time jobs for rural Cape Breton residents, encourage seasonal businesses to operate year-round, and it will attract more investment to the region. The work taking place here in Mhàbu is an example of the Government of Canada's commitment to build back better and create a stronger, more resilient Canada. Now, I'm just going to take just a couple seconds here to thank Rodney and Kenneth and the team at the Gaelic College and Mhàbu Hill College for all your hard work and dedication. But I also want to speak a little bit about the passion and the focus on being progressive and innovative and taking the assets we have here in Inverness County and translating it into a new experience, whether it be educational or social or community or economic. And that's really, really important. Inverness County, for me, is built on the hard work of each and every one of you. Whether it is Rodney or Warden Cranton, the people on the board, the people in the business community, the people that built this county. So it's a real honor and a privilege to be here to make this announcement. And I can remember when I was first elected, one of the first visits I had was from Rodney. And Rodney had everything prepared to the T in terms of the vision, where they were heading, why they were heading this way. And again, you're building on assets and you're creating new ones. And that's exciting. And it's an exciting time to be in Inverness County. So thank you so much. And I cannot wait to take the first continuing education Gaelic course, perhaps between the Gaelic College and Cape Breton University. And I'll sign up for that. And I'll probably stay in one of these dorms because there's no better place than Inverness County. Thank you so much.
Happily, thank you, Mr. Calloway, and we look forward to having you on site in the dorms. And we'll keep going here. Please welcome our President, the Honourable Rodney McDonald.
Beinn Mhàbu. Good morning to one and all here today, especially to our MP, Mike Calloway, and our other distinguished guests who are joining us here today, and our staff and everyone who has joined us here for this great news. Shewa Mor. First of all, again, I want to thank Mike for being here today and his staff as well, and for bringing us such great news on behalf of ACOA and the Government of Canada. And I want to say this, Mike had an open door policy for us, and I know he does with other groups as well, and that's appreciative. And that to me is what's being an MP or an MLA or a councillor, whatever it might be, an elected official, or for that matter in business as well, or in the field of education, is having an open door policy. So I want to thank him for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for your efforts on our behalf. I also want to take an opportunity to thank the folks at ACOA, Laurie Ravenello, and Tom Plumridge. My first meeting a few years ago, back in 2018, was with both of those individuals. And I can tell you over the last few years, they kept me on track. They probably kept me in line with respect to this project, and they provided a lot of great feedback. And that's important. And so there's many people working in government departments that do fantastic work on a day in and day out basis. They don't get recognized. They're not at the announcements necessarily, but they're doing the work behind the scenes on behalf of everyone else in the Government of Canada. And please pass on our thanks to both those individuals.
For sure.
If it were not for the sisters of the congregation of Notre Dame, we wouldn't have been able to be here today. And they believed in our vision. They believed in our community, and they believed that faith would carry us through the project and get us here today for this good news and other good news. And I know that faith is shared, and I mentioned this at another occasion. Of course, Father Danny Mckinnon's here, and we appreciate him being here, and that's very important for us here in our community, and very important for this project as well. I also want to recognize, because when you engage in a project like this, you need people that believe in the project. And our chair, Todd Higgins, is here with us, and Margie Beaton, our vice chair. Both of those individuals, on behalf of the board, we acknowledge your presence, and we thank you for that, because a bit of a leap of faith for our institution, and they've done great work. I also want to recognize the presence of our warden, Laurie Cranton, and our councillor, Lynn Chisholm, as well. And I know Keith McDonald, our CAO, was hoping to be here as well, and he may arrive on site. And I want to thank you for the work that you've done with us and for us on our behalf. So again, our thanks to you as well. Our MLA, Alan Mcmaster, and I want to thank Alan not just for support on this project, but for all things Gaelic. Alan lives the life of Gael, and he's done great work for the Gaelic community for many, many years, and spoken up about issues not even about money in the provincial legislature on many occasions. So thank you, Alan, for being with us here today as well. CBU is a strategic partner for us in this endeavor. We have Dr. Richard Mckinnon, VP Academic, here with us here today. Richard was engaged with us long before this project, whether it was the MOU with Cape Breton University, whether it was hosting a Gaelic conference on our site a few years ago. He was the host chair for that. CBU is vital to what we're doing here. We will offer courses, as many of you here know. Those courses will be recognized for credit, and they will receive a certificate from us, but they will receive credit from CBU. And it's quite a thing to think that in a small community in rural Cape Breton, that you're going to be able to take a first-year university foundation year and then other programs and other courses that'll be recognized for credit. If someone told you that a number of years ago, you'd never believe that in our small community. So please pass on our thanks to President Dingwall and people like Heather Sparling and Andy Parnaby and others that are engaged in this. Thank you very much, Richard. So as mentioned, today's announcement is going to allow us to see significant renovations in the building, student accommodations, upgrades in our kitchen, technology classrooms, and much more. And one of the areas, and I do want to point it out, and I have in the past, but the roof that'll be done, the work that'll be done to the roof and the solar panels was something that ACOA pushed for. And I want to note that because this is a significant investment in the property here today, and they very much pushed for reducing our carbon footprint, and so that I want to make sure that that's noted, and they're key in that. And of course, Blackstone Construction, and we have representatives here today, and owner Dwayne Beaton is here as well. Of course, and they're going to be doing a lot of the work for us. And welcome, Dwayne, and the company, and both of you, welcome here. So Beinn Mhàbu is going to be a catalyst for change in this community and on our island. Students will live on site. Investment will occur in our local businesses. It'll encourage seasonal business to become full-time. There's the jobs on site, but there's much, much more. Imagine what it'll mean when a student's walking down the street going to the local store or the local garage. Imagine what it'll mean to the local pub and such. That to me is what this is all about, long-term and the vision. Imagine the opportunity students will have to live at home and take an education. Seasonal housing is vital, and that'll play an important role here. And of course, the opportunity for students to take courses that are focused on Gaelic, through whether it's through the medium of Gaelic or through the medium of English in such areas as Gaelic literature, Gaelic language, traditional music, and such. Now in September, I'm very excited because Kenneth Mackenzie, our VP, and a group of others are doing fantastic work, and we will be the host site of North America's first Gaelic medium education, going into the grade primary level. And that is great news in itself. And being a parent where I'll be sent, one of my children will go here, I can't wait for that opportunity for those young people, an opportunity I could only dream of having. September will also see our new internet-based radio station. We'll join the airwaves playing our traditional music and such. So that's something to look forward to in the next few months. It'll strengthen the brand of our traditional music and our Gaelic language, and there'll be definitely Gaelic language content. And it'll strengthen the brand of Cape Breton Island and strengthen the brand of Scotia, Gaelic, and Beinn Mhàbu. So please keep your ears and your eyes open for that as well. Finally, I want to recognize our staff as well. Our staff are world-class staff, and they work hard day in and day out. The last couple of years have not been easy for any staff involved in any institution, ourselves included, because it's meant much change occurring with COVID and such. But we're very fortunate, they're very talented, and very committed to the cause, if you will. So I want to acknowledge them and thank them as well. Many of them are here today as well. So that's it. That's all for me. So I'll hand the reins back over to Connie. Tapley.
Tapley, thank you, Rodney. Todd Higgins at Cadiche at Vorstacking. So we're going to welcome up Todd Higgins, the chair of our Board of Governors, to the podium.
Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you strategically. Always have me follow you, and luckily I'm a man of few words. So today it's my great pleasure on behalf of the Gaelic College and behalf of the Board of Governors to present Mr. Kellaway with a small token for the great news you've brought today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Free Gaelic class.
Happily, thank you, Mr. Chair. So we're excited about everything that's to come here at Beinn Mhàbu, and we invite you guys to get involved. We're really looking forward to this community building initiative for the Gaelic community of Canada in this case. So please join us in building this for the future and everything that's to come. And remember to get out there and use your own Gaelic or your music or whatever it might be. Get to a class online or on Duolingo or here at the site, whatever you might want to do. It's a lot of fun and we encourage that, and we want to make that available to everyone. So Tapley Villa, our speakers are going to be available for some questions just after some photos here immediately. So some photos. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Oren, for coming.
Thank you to the RN for coming, April, and everyone here. So thanks very much to our esteemed guests, and we'll see you soon.